Hey y'all, it's your girl Lauren and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. As you can tell by the title to this reaction, I'm going to be checking out Stray Kids. I'm going to do like a little two-part reaction. I'm going to do 2 videos in this reaction and 2 videos in the next reaction, so it'll be part 1, part 2. I'm going to start with Get Cool and My Pace, and then the other 2 are going to be Gone Days and Awkward Silence. All of these songs were recommended to me by subscribers and people who left comments on some of my videos. So yeah, I mean, hopefully there were some good choices. I don't know, I'm just excited to see what all the hype is about. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Excuse me for this, but I am going to be eating because your girl is super hungry, but I also got reactions to do, and I feel like I always need something to do with my hands anyway, so let's just get into it. We got captions on. Hopefully I can pay attention to them. Hold on, let me go back. Get Cool. Yo, that's the best feeling ever. Yo, when you just find money in your pocket. Isn't he the leader? That blonde guy that was in the front? Oh, his voice is deep. I don't know any of their names. Except for the leader, I think. I think his name is Bangchan? I think. I actually really like the style of their clothes and like the whole aesthetic of the music video. That's cute. Get cool. That's cute. I know him, Felix. Everybody always talk about his voice. Hey, okay. Get cool. Oh, that was mean. Okay, that was a cute little song. Get cool. That was cute. I like that. Okay, a nice little fun little bop to get us started. Okay. That was a good first choice. I actually like, I'd probably download that like right now. I can see myself listening to that a lot. Okay, so the next one is gonna be My Pace. Let's just
Sounds like a really good deal.
From State Farm at 3 in the morning. Who is it?
okay. I can already tell this is gonna be a different vibe. They about to have a race? Yeah. Oh my gosh. What is his voice? Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh no. I mean, who these extras though? They can't be stealing the show from Stray Kids. This is about Stray Kids, Lauren. Stop being thirsty. Just eat my ramen. Oh, shoot. Don't be jealous of him. Don't do that. Yo, this dude is his voice. He catch me off guard every time. Oh, I went for a dude. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, so we've got a much different vibe here. They seem like two totally different groups. Maybe not totally different, but definitely two different vibes, two different sounds. Okay, I was actually able to read quite a few of the lyrics of this song. And so I really liked what they were talking about. We love to see it, a good song with a good message. But I just think it's funny because I think about this all the time, because a couple of groups have like made songs about, you know, uplifting the youth and, you know, making sure people follow what they want to do on their own time, and like there's no timeline to life, and like having all these different kinds of, you know, encouraging messages that are similar to this. But I always think it's funny because like I'll hear that, but then I'll be thinking like, but like most of y'all are like younger than me and y'all have already been training for something for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and like are freaking these huge K-pop idols, like these huge successful global artists. And so it's just, and not that, you know, I expect to be that, because I'm not a singer or a dancer, or, you know, that's not something that I want to do. So I know the processes are different and stuff like that. So I know I'm doing what I need to do to get to where I'm going. But every now and then, you know, I have a couple of down days, you know, where you feel. I did go through a little bout of depression, where I was really feeling down and not feeling like I was doing enough with my life, but also not having the energy or the motivation to try to change that. But every now and then, still now, I have like that anxiety where it's just like, Lauren, like you're 21. And on one end, I know that that is still really young, and you know, my family, my parents tell me that all the time, like, Lauren, you're only 21, but still, it just seems like time. Like, it feels like I was just 18 and I was just 16, and we see other people out here who are, you know, younger than you or the same age as you doing so much with your life, with their life. It makes you really want to, like, it makes you really question yourself, and like what am I not doing? Like, I'm not doing enough. Like, why am I not, you know, out here with 10 different companies, making $10 million a year, like this person. But, you know, things happen for a reason. Everybody's life is different. Everybody wasn't meant to do everything at a certain point in their life. Like, there's no timeline to life, and everybody's journey is different. That's something that I have to remember. And so I love hearing songs like this during, you know, those kinds of times. But at the same time, I think it is also normal to just have that feeling, because to compare yourself to somebody else, especially these days, is so easy with social media and everybody's lives just being so accessible. So I think it's normal to have like those days, but I also think you should make sure that you're able to get yourself out of those days as well, and continue to push yourself to your end goal. And there's no real end goal to life, I feel like, either. It's like a continuing process, but just to continue pushing yourself further along the path that you want to travel. So anyway, that was my little 2 cents. And they say, what's the saying? Comparison is the death of greatness, or something like that. Wait, let me see. There's like a saying like that, like comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Oh, is there a Bible verse? Friend, comparison is the thief of joy, and the joy of the Lord is your strength. If your joy is gone, your strength is gone. The Bible tells us in 2 Corinthians not to compare. Each one should test his own actions. The only standard by which we must measure ourselves is revealed by God through Christ and his word. Oh shoot, okay. Who knew I needed that Bible verse in my life today? Good looking out, Lord. But yeah, that got like a little deep. But if y'all are Christians, then and y'all didn't know that verse, there you go. If you're not Christian, still just remember, comparison is not the way to live your life. So anyway, that was just part 1 to this reaction. We still got part 2 to go. Sorry I went off track a little bit, but I really enjoyed these 2 songs. So and they're really good. I would add them to my playlist. I'd probably add Get Cool, so like my everyday playlist. My Pace, I'd probably add to a different playlist. Not something I listen to every day, but something I still listen to pretty often. So yeah, that was part 1, and I'll see y'all in part 2. Make sure to check it out. Peace.